It's December, and I will keep at reading blog posts of mine, uh, shipping those on Tuesdays and Saturdays instead of the long meandering conversations of Tankespjärn with Helena Roth. But rest assured, there will be a fourth season, just not yet. I hope you're enjoying these short ones, and always remember that the first 50 or 60 so episodes in this pod feed are also shorter snippets like this. So, enjoy. A Most Memorable Christmas Eve, first published on creativegallery.us as a part of the Regeneration Gallery show of 2021 from the first show called Gather. This was a post that I wrote after Christmas of 2020, which again, remember, this was the first COVID Christmas. Christmas, I asked, only to hear my mom respond over the phone without hesitation, no. Okay, I replied, and that was that. Me and the kids, Benjamin at 16 and Alex at 21, at home for Christmas, unlike the normal Christmases, even though normal has never meant exactly the same every year. Venues have shifted, as has the number and constellation of family members. But often, Christmas has been spent at my mom's place. When I tell the kids, the idea that we don't have to do or eat what we normally do on Christmas arises. Said and done, we decide to cook dinner together, a non-Christmassy dinner. Benjamin asks, do we have to watch Kalle Anka? Meaning the Donald Duck Disney 1-hour collection of cartoons that has been broadcasted on Swedish TV at 3 p.m. every Christmas Eve since 1960. I say, no, but I probably will. As the day approaches, I decide I will get the mulled non-alcoholic wine with peeled almonds and raisins, gingerbread, and a saffron sponge cake. My mom had sent it our way a few weeks earlier, keeping vigil in the freezer until the time had come. And time had come. Keeping all this ready by 3 p.m., and that I would watch Kalle Anka, ensuring the kids they were free to do whatever they wanted. Imagine my surprise when all three of us huddled on the sofa in front of my 15-inch MacBook Pro with cups and saucers filled with goodies, watching Kalle Anka together. When the clock strikes 4, we get off the sofa, clear away all the used kitchenware, and start to cook. Panko fried cauliflower, minced meat veggie patties with feta cheese, potato gratin, and a salad. 2 hours later, we sit down to eat, and after a little while, Alex asks if we could do a type of quiz where one person asks the others a question each or the same to both, passing the baton to the next person after hearing the replies. This is when the true magic of the day starts. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? When will you move out from home? What's your biggest strength? Was it a single incident or more a gradual build that led to you and Dad divorcing? What's your take on porn? Do you see why I might be concerned with you living a fairly sedentary life? What have you learned from me? Is there anything you regret in how you've parented us? Do you see yourself living in this house for the rest of your life? As you're shifting your name from Alma to Alex, sometimes you say Alma, sometimes Alex, and people also call you both. Does it get kind of schizophrenic with 2 names? Is there anything you regret in how you treated me when we were younger? What do you think of me? What are you most proud of with regards to us? Do you see yourself living alone for the rest of your life? If you meet someone and they have kids, what then? Will they move in with us here? Some questions lead to long responses, spawning follow up questions, having not just one of us respond, but all. Some questions gave way to deep belly laughs. Some questions had me all teary eyed. By the time we'd finished eating, opened a few Christmas gifts each, scratched the triste lottery tickets Mom had passed along with a sponge cake and the apple pie we'd had as a dessert, making sure she was with us even though she spent her Christmas Eve with her sister 100 kilometers north. By the time we finished, it was 4 hours later, and my heart was filled with gratitude. Conjured from nothing, the level of human relating taking place wasn't thought out, wasn't planned, wasn't expected. Allowing for the unfolding of what wanted to happen, the three of us connected deeply on a soul to soul level, new for the three of us. Alleviating whatever fears I have that I'm a parental failure, the usual, divorced even before my firstborn was born, then divorced again when they were both in their teens, having had anger issues of my own their first years in life, definitely not always as present as I would have wanted to be, to name but a few of those fears. My fears were waylaid completely by means of the beautiful, heartfelt, important, huge, and humorous questions asked, of the honesty and sincerity in answering, how cringeworthy moments were not avoided but met head on, asking for clarifications when needed, making sure both questions and answers were received in line with the intention and manner with which they were given. At the interaction between the three of us, the tenderness and love shown in asking, answering, and listening. A Christmas Eve I will forever remember. Magic. With that, I wish you a Merry Christmas, whether you're like us in Scandinavia celebrating today on Christmas Eve or tomorrow on Christmas Day, or a happy holiday if you're not celebrating Christmas at all. I wish you celebrate something else, as I'm sure you are.